That time is 8:25 on this Saturday morning, October 7th, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, October 7th, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, October 7th, 2017. It's 8:25 a.m. and our top three on the Peter Channel Saturday morning news is Nate strengthens the hurricane as it bears down the Norman Golf Course, New Orleans. Head, legs of missing journalist Kim Wall found by divers, police said, as police in Denmark discovered head and legs of missing Swedish journalists in the waters near Copenhagen. 2016 plot to target New York concerts landmarks for it, Fed said. Analysts raise the scenario of a China takeover of North Korea. Trump administration narrows Affordable Care Act contraception. Mandate women access to the free birth control. Pro-unity rallies underway in Spain on last night. Catalonia referendum. VP Mike Pence tours islands wrecked by Hurricane Maria. Nobel says to Korea Duke players, "We are watching." Turkey backs Syrian rebels for a serious operation in Idlib. A new week, Ivana Trump writes of contentment. Security responded to dual alarm 2 fire killed from the Las Vegas police. Trump's ardent pro-gun stands to do, but will Las Vegas force him to give ground? White House defends changes of conception mandate rejects ACLU talking points. Now for the Berman, sentenced in an automatic case but free on appeal. Attleboro High principal shows his blueprint. Outside, group drops $18,000 a local Senate race. Senator Falls escaped who sold card in South Africa to plead guilty. Rentham gets 9 more liquor licenses. Musk delays Tesla's 7-day beat to fix Model 3 production. Fervent tariff at 8% imposed on an imported C-Series plane. By the hurricane hit payrolls, U.S. labor market shows strength. GE's post-mill exodus accelerates in the Equa Welch succession. Mars study yields clues to a possible cradle of life. Early modern humans formed complex social network with avoid inbreeding as early as 34,000 years ago. ACLU soon beat FDA make all abortion pill available in U.S. pharmacies. And possible results of Tripoli and West Nile virus found in Oswego County. Peter, Channel News Time is 8:27 on this Saturday morning, 7:30 for Sports Report. The Boston Red Sox on the brink of elimination after an 8-2 loss to Houston Astros, Game 2 at ALDS. Game 3, do or die, will be Sunday at Fenway Park. Why Joe Girardi's explanation is to play screw-up makes no sense, as 8 corpus for the Yankees blown claim to the ALDS, and Jeremy Lin defends his dreadlocks and encourages discourse in response to Kenyon Martin. Peter, Channel News Time is 8:28 on this Saturday morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's study off on the EMT to rest of the place. Red line service from between Park Street and Kendall and MIT stations on weekends beginning Saturday, September 3rd, for Sunday, September 17th, due to the Longfellow Bridge project. On Saturday, October 7th, shuttle bus will place all trains between Warner Street and Reedville until 6 p.m. Okay, let's look at the highways and byways of New England. 91 on the northbound side, Little Slope before I-84, Harvard, Connecticut, Rhode Island, 9 ways out. Looking good, 24 on the northbound side, slope through 139, 39, Route 128, Canton. Central, Western Massachusetts, and Southern New England and Northern New England highways are all looking good. Peter, Channel News Time is 8:29 on this Saturday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. The latest on Hurricane Nate. Zone location 25.7 at the north, 88.0 to the west, maximum state with 85 miles an hour, moving northwest at 22 miles an hour. The latest bubble advisory at Nate, NOAA and Air Force Reserve Hurricane Under aircraft finds that Nate is a little strong over the central Gulf of Mexico. A hurricane warning is in effect for Granelle, Louisiana to the Alabama before the border, New Orleans to the Lake Placid train. A storm surge warning is effective from Morgan City, Louisiana to the Alcalosa, Walton, Carolina, Florida. Northern and western shores of Lake Placid train and Charleston water is effective from Lake Marapas, west of Granelle of to Morgan City, Louisiana, east of the Alabama before the border to the Alcalosa, Walton County line. Hurricane watch in effect for Lake Marapas, east of the Alabama before the border to the Alcalosa, Walton County line, and west of Granelle to the Morgan City, Louisiana. Storm surge watch in effect for east of the Okaloosa Walton County line to Indian Pass border, and tornado watch in effect for east of Locust of Walton County line to the Indian Pass border. West of Morgan City to Intercoastal City, Louisiana, a hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected somewhere with a warning in this case within the next 24 hours. Prepare to protect life and property should be rest completion. Tropical warning means that tropical conditions are expected somewhere in the warning. A storm surge watch means that there's a possibly a life-threatening inundation from reservoir to moving inland from the coastline in an indicated location through the next 4 hours. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. A tropical watch means that tropical conditions are possible within the watch area. A farm storm formation is pretty area in the United States, including possible in the lower altitude warnings. Please monitor the product condition by looking at the National Weather Service forecast office. At 7 a.m., the Southern Hurricane Nate was located at latitude 25.7 to the north, latitude 88.0 to the west, and Nate is moving toward the north-northwest through 22 miles an hour. The external fast motion is expected to continue for tonight. A turn toward the northwest forecast on Sunday morning, followed by a turn toward the northeast thereafter. On the forecast track, the center of Nate will move across the central northern Gulf of Mexico today and will make landfall along the central U.S. Gulf Coast by tonight. Reports from the NWA Air Force Reserve Hurricane Hunter aircraft indicate that maximum sustained winds have increased to 85 miles an hour without gusts. Some individual trade is possible for Nate makes landfall along the northern Gulf Coast, and hurricane force winds extend up to 35 miles an hour from the center. Tropical force winds extend up to 25 miles an hour. Minimum center pressure reported by the hurricane hunters is 96 miles, 12 inches along the northern Gulf Coast. Hurricane conditions are expected in hurricane water there tonight, with tropical conditions are expected to begin by this afternoon. Then tropical conditions are expected to be in the tropical water area tonight, and hurricane conditions are possible in the hurricane watch area tonight, and tropical conditions are possible in the tropical watch area tonight and Sunday. In the United States, the combination dangerous storm surge and the tide will cause normally dry areas near the coast to be flooded by rising waters moving inland from the shoreline. The water is expected to reach the fall heights above ground, and the peak surge occurs at the time of the high tide. Morgan City, Louisiana, to the mouth of Mississippi River, 4 to 6 feet. Mouth of Mississippi River to Alabama, 4 to border, 5 to 9 feet. Alabama before the border to the Alcalosa Walton County line, 4 to 6 feet. Alcalosa Walton County line to the Indian Pass border, 2 to 4 feet. And Indian Pass to Crystal River, Florida, 1 to 3 feet. The deepest water will occur along the immediate coast near and to the eastern of landfall location where the surge will be coming by. Large and destructive waves and surge related flooding depends on the relative time of the surge and the tidal cyclone occurring very quickly over a short distances. For information specific area, please see product station by local National Weather Service forecast office. Nate expected to produce a fall in rain accumulation for Monday, eastern Yucatan and western Cuba to 4 inches, maximum 6 inches, and eastern Belize and the Cayman Islands 1 to 3 inches, eastern of the Mississippi River from the central Gulf Coast to the southeastern Tennessee Valley and the southern elevation 3 to 6 feet, 3 to 6 inches, maximum 10 inches, and across Ohio Valley into the central elevation 2 to 4 inches, maximum 6 inches. Isolated tornadoes will be possible beginning later today over the parts of the central Gulf Coast region and swells straight bottom. Nate will affect land areas around the western Gulf of Mexico during the next day or so. These swells likely cause life and certain conditions. Please consult the product for your local web office. All right, this is the eye of Nate. It's bringing some rain showers way off the Florida coast and certain west central tip of Cuba, west of Havana. And this is the line of showers and storms stretching it on a line. A closer look at it. It's showing some lines of showers and storms stretching the line from Sorrento, Louisiana, all the way down to Lockport and La Rose, Louisiana, and heavy bend rain showers around Gibson, Morgan City, Louisiana, and stretching off the Louisiana coast, and some light range bands stretching from La Paz, then on Patillas, and down around western skirts of New Orleans and western city limits of New Orleans, and down around Marrero and Estella, and west of Lafayette. Alright. An on-tropical area with low pressure and low area about 70 miles southwest of the Azores and this system is going to acquire. Subtropical conditions and tropical conditions are expected to be conducted to the development of tropical and subtropical cyclone in the next day, so while the low drifts toward the southwest. Thereafter, the atmosphere is expected to become hostile for further development. Okay, let's take a look at closer to home. On the radar satellite loop around the region, some clouds stretching the line from upstate New York and some rain showers stretching from Syracuse down to Rochester, New York. Some heavy rain and rain showers with Lake Ontario off Hamilton, New York, and rain showers by Amherst and east central portion of Ontario. Some patchy rain showers with southwestern Ontario, New York, now to northwestern Pennsylvania Erie, and off central Pennsylvania down for St. Mary's and south of Altoona and south of Somerset. Okay. Seven-day forecast goes like this. Today, here's the fall of 11 a.m. west. Most of Glasgow about 66 degrees. Calm becoming 7.5 miles in the afternoon. For today, here's the fall after 4 a.m. But while Glasgow about 65 degrees, south about 3 to 7 miles an hour. For Sunday, a slight change of showers between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Here's the fall before 7 a.m. west. Glasgow about 75 degrees and southwest about 10 to 30 miles on the side, 34 miles an hour. Anticipation 20%. For Sunday, it's change of showers after 9 p.m. Punch bag after 11 p.m. Was most Glasgow about 63 degrees and southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Minute, which is becoming calm and anticipation 40%. Cloud state, change showers and thunderstorms, then shells likely possibly a thunderstorm after 10 a.m. Cloudy skies about 73 to about 65 degrees and anticipation 70%. Tuesday, change showers before 8 a.m. Mostly cast about 77, about 56 degrees and anticipation 30%. For Wednesday, most sunny podcast about 66, about 48 degrees. Thursday, most sunny podcast about 63, about 48 degrees. And for Friday, Hudson about 68 degrees. Currently in Tottenham, overcast is 59 and Curly and Norton it is. Cloudy and it's 58 degrees, humidity 95%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. Saturday morning news under the Saturday morning, October 7th, 2017. Peter J with you. Have a good day with a good bad day to you. Have a good morning.